cross connect. And then in the second part, we're going to focus on the rib cage and the movement of the rib cage today. So although the exercises might not be as testing as some of the drills that make us a little bit achy afterwards, it's all about movement around about the rib cage, because we tend to find that gets quite stuck down if you're sitting for long periods of time. We've had a few cyclists on, so they get quite stuck in the frame itself. So we'll be doing a lot of movement for the rib. Now, just as a bit of education before we start for the rib cage can move side to side. It can move forward and backwards, but it also can expand posteriorly or expand at the back and also expand at the front. So we're going to work on just getting some movement into that thoracic spine as well. So if you're feeling any pain in the shoulders or mid-back, normally this is a good little series to go through to just get some movement into the middle of your back itself. So we'll need a foam roller, a wall, a chair. It's pretty much you need in a mat. And I'll just get set up and we'll get crack-a-lacking. Good to see y'all. Spotlight for everyone. And got this as well. So we will start by tipping this down so you can see what's happening. And we're going to go straight into our foot torques. There's quite a few things to go through today, so we'll try and be quite snappy between the shoulders as well. But nothing should be too exhausting. So we start with our foot torques itself. So hands are going to be in the hips itself. I want you to think about rolling from side to side just to get some rotation in the body. So we're going to do a couple of rotational drills today. So I want to start by just having that feet planted to the ground. And I want you to try and think about pulling the knees back. So rather than just walking the feet from side to side, I want you to try and think about pushing the knee into extension. There should be a big pole going straight down through you, and that's where you spin on. So we're not drifting out to the sides. There's no lateral movement with the hips. Everything should be spinning straight down through that legs itself there. And when you rotate down to your left-hand side, the left-hand foot should be weight on the heel. And then when you go down to the right-hand side, the weight should go on the right-hand heel. When you go on the left-hand side on the right leg, the weight should go on the big toe. And when you go down to the right-hand side, the weight should be on the big toe of the left-hand side. Lovely work. Nice, easy, just get some rotation through the knee joints. I'm just aware that it's first thing in the morning, the knees probably have moved through before we go and do a lot of rotational work. We've got a few nice drills today. The first one is going to be our running man drill that we did before. We're taking our elbow down to our knee. We're going to use the wall this time to really practice coming out of that drill. So the speed for the drill, and we'll go through it in just a couple of seconds, is slow and controlled. A lot of time under tension for that drill, but we're still going to take in the elbow to the opposite knee. We've got 10 seconds more, and we'll jump onto that first drill itself. I'm going to show you using the wall, so you'll probably see the back side of me, which is not the best view, but we'll try and get you to see what we're doing, and then we'll all jump into it together. I'm going to go by 3 by a minute off each leg. 3, 2, 1. So we're on our first drill. So we're going to find ourselves, both hands will be against the wall. Our right foot is going to be off the ground. Our left foot, the heel is going to be off the ground. And all we're going to do is we're going to slide the right foot out and take the right elbow down towards the knee, touch the knee, and then come right back out again. All back down. Touch the knee, super slow. The knee, the whole time, the heel is off the ground, okay? So we're going to have our hands to the wall, and as we come down, we're going to really focus on that knee getting across to touch towards, so you rotate in the way. And then when you come back out, we're pushing right through the triple extension again, okay? So we can start in 5 seconds. This could be left leg's could be pins, right leg's could be moving back. Right elbow goes to the knee. So 3, 2, 1, off the go. Left heel off the ground, right knee high. right elbow to left knee. Tap, drive through. All the way through into extension. All the way back down. Keep the hand on the wall all the time to really open up that rib cage as we stretch down through. We're really going down through lat. Good work. Drive through. Keeping the knees soft on the left hand side. Keeping the heel just off the ground. Drive through. Straighten up the left leg when we drive through for 10 seconds. And we'll switch straight over to the opposite side. Drive through. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the right foot is just up down. Left foot is high. Ready. Off the door. Switch your left elbow, right knee. Drive through. Heels off the ground the whole time on that right hand foot. Cross your necks. Drive through. Super, super slow. 10 rounds of 10. Nice and controlled. Try not to rush it. It's muscle rather than momentum. Good work. Drop it right down. Get that elbow. Touch the knee. Push through the foot. Bring your back up. Drive through the ground. Bring yourself back up. 3, 2, 1. Back to the left foot. Left foot on. Ready. Straight in. Off the door. Drop down. Touch the elbow, knee, push back up. Get the height on the way up. Get the depth on the way down. Work, work right through. Elbows touch the knee, right through. Get that connect with the quads, with the glutes, with the calf. 3, 2, 1. Second set off the right hand side. Ready. Off go. Right through up tall. Depth on the way down. Heights through that leg on the way back up. Really keep yourself tall. Heels off the ground the whole time in that stance there. Last 10 seconds. And change over. Last set, guys. Last set. Nice little shake out the left leg. Give your stance leg. Last one. Off we go. Depth on the way down. Height on the way up. And you might find that one side moves a little bit easier than the other. I'm definitely finding my left hand side easier. You might just need to work on in the background. Heel stays off the ground. Push to the ground to bring you back up. As you start to tell yourself to speed up, keep it super difficult. 20 seconds. Yeah. Five, 3, 2, just see this last one then. And change your right hand leg, Ready? Go. Left elbow, right knee. Get the depth. Triple. And way back up. Use that wall, keep your upper torso nice and tall. So guys, 15 to go. Right through the foot, push up tall. Use the wall to bring it back up. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Next, we're going to do chairs or something that have your back leg on for the next drill itself. And you need your foam rollers as well. Make sure you drill first of all. So, foam roller is just going to be rotating side to side. Okay, so we're really trying to get this rib cage rotating just now. So, we're going to be in Bulgarian split squat position. Heels can be lifted. We just drop down slightly. Foam roller is going to just go as far around as you can go. Now, the key thing about this is it's super, super slow. If you go too quick, you're going to lose the balance. Okay, so keep it nice and slow to the full range. You can start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Heel up, soft knee, and we're just taking a roller from side to side. You need to really just find that extra couple of millimeters when you rotate around to the side, really rotate. Don't think about the chest moving with the foam roller, rather than just the arms go, think about the sternum goes as well. Okay, so it only goes as far as your sternum goes. Knees off, heel off. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot back. Ready? And drop, left, rotates. Pressing down through that. Sternum moves. So you get the head touching your sternum shining directly at the foam roller the whole time. Slow and controlled. Momentum is no part of this. Heel off the ground, knee soft. Quad in the back leg should be working hard. Half on the front leg. 3, 2, 1. Second set, left leg. 3, 2, drop down, off we go. 1. Really trying to rotate from the middle of the back. middle of the sternum. Envision that rib cage going from side to side. Look at the shoulder blades as well, if you get a good rotation in there. Heel off the ground, knee nice and soft. Chest up, head up. Chest moves with the roller. 5, 3, 2, 1. Second set, right leg. 3, 2, 1. Straight in. Wow. Focus on having the big toe and the pinky toe penciling into the ground. So try not to roll onto the outside of the foot when you rotate around to your right, and try not to lift that pinky toe when you rotate into the left. Push the ground away, get your energy from the ground, push into the ground as much as you can. Few seconds. This is a tough part of the day. This is a tough connection. The first 2 drills. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Good job. Last set, guys. Last set. Left leg forward, right foot back. Straight in. Off we go. Heels off the ground. Knees soft. This last set will be a tough one just with the fatigue seeping in. Keep the sternum moving. We're just following that pole. It goes straight down through the middle of our body. We're just rotating. We're like a kebab, just going side to side. We work by 30 seconds. Keep that heel off the ground, rotate right around. Just explore that extra range. The next series of drills are nice and easy drills. So this is our work done for today, which we've done this 2, 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one off the right hand side. Last on the right. Ready? Let's go. Drop down. Let's start. Off we go. Balance on that 4 foot itself there. Deep drill now. Keep that roller going. Keep that roller rolling. Okay. No cheese jokes today. This is all serious stuff. Last 15, last 15. Keep that sternum rotating. 5, 3, 2, 1, and give the legs a little shake out. You can put your chairs to the side. Or if they're fixed above, leave them where they are. Grab your mat and your foam rollers, and round there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises in here. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a long lunge. Now we're going to use the same side that we're forward on. So for my example here, on the right hand leg, right hand side, left hand is going to be on my hip or on my rib cage. And all we're going to do is we're going to push yourself over, pushing the rib cage across it. Now be nice to yourself, don't knock yourself. Just work the rib cage. Drop the elbow down as we're going to cross. So go back for a minute. We're then going to go on our backs, and we're going to have fingertips held together, elbows wide. We're just going to roll, tap the elbow off one side, roll, tap the elbow off the other side. The key thing is the knees stay pointing towards the roof. Okay, so it's not an abdominal exercise, so we're not in a crunch position. Our shoulder blades touch, our elbows are going to touch the ground, then across. And then we do a long lunge stretch on the opposite side. Then we go into foam roller, push the hips through, deep breath in, push chest forward, deep breath out. As we come down, and tuck the chin in. When we come forward, push the sternum up. When we come back down, push the back back. And that is our 4 exercises. We're not going to do the last one. Okay, so long lunge is going to be our first one. So right foot forward, and it's going to be a minute on each one. Okay, so ready? Right foot forward, reaching up to the right hand side, left hand on the hip. Ready? Off we go. Pushing across. Hand can sneak up to the rib cage. Really just get that rib cage going side to side. Shouldn't be hard work. It's more of a bit of a look after yourself movement there. So do not think it's going to be hard. And if you're feeling anything sore at all, don't push as far. But keep your arm reaching straight out to the side. Rather than rotating round, you've got to be a true side flexion. And just work. You can even move up different ribs if you feel you wish to as well. So you can actually have your hand hold just jumping about on that rib cage itself there. If you have had previous broken ribs, or if you have had an issue with your ribs before, just take it easy. Don't force anything, okay? 10 seconds. Just getting that rib cage sliding side to side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Onto our backs, hand interlinks. And off we go. Roll the finger as tight as you can. Roll the elbow down, touch. Roll the rib cage across, touch. Keep the knees dead still. Head, think about an apple between your chin and your chest. We're not touching the ground, our heads are going with us. So we're kind of looking to where our rib cage goes. So our head and our rib cage should be stuck together, and their knees aren't moving at all. The knees have got 2 glasses of water balancing on them. Do not knock the water down. Keep them nice and still. You roll that rib cage side to side. Keep the tension between the fingers. So the fingers don't unlock, just pulling apart. Get some tension through the middle of the shoulder blades. Roll side to side. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Long lunge up the left hand side. So left hand side is going to be working, left knee forward, and it's going to be left hand up, the right hand on the ribs. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Push that rib cage over. Reach high with the hands. You can tighten it, breathe if you wish to. If you are tightly breathing, then slow it right down so we're not hyperventilating. You use in this instance, the right hand to just glide that rib cage across, stretching the left hand side, reducing the side on the right hand side. One side of the accordion should be shut, one side of the accordion should be open. In this instance, left hand side is open, right hand side is closed. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tall kneeling, full rollers. And we're just going to take the full roller. Breathe in, push the sternum up, breathe out, push the back. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Breathe in, push the sternum through, look up to where the roller is. Keep your eyes on the roller the whole time, okay? That really helps to get the neck moving with that rib cage. Eyes on the prize, which is the foam roller, and back down slowly. Breathe in, looking up, push the sternum through, go as far as you go forward, and back down. It's not the lower back that bends, it's the upper back of anything. So you're following that with the head, push the sternum through, and back down. Good. Push the hips through the whole time as well. Looking at the roller. Through, proud chest, long back. Good. Baboon chest forward, long hunch back at the back. 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward. Ready? Left hand on the ribs. Off we go. Ease that movement of the rib cage. Just allow that rib cage to move. Don't force it. You can't win at this drill. You can only feel good with it. So just be kind, push across. Let that rib cage, imagine underneath your t-shirt, you can see that rib cage going side to side, opening and closing through that oblique muscle, through that quadratus femoris muscle, which is the two muscles that lift and contract around about that lower part of the rib cage. Good. Five, 3, 2, 1. Onto our back. And we're going to interlock the hands again. Interlock the hands. Ready. Off we go. Eyes stay on the interlocked fingers. Knees, 2 glasses of water, balancing on the knees. Pull the tips of the fingers, really make your hands work. It makes that rhomboids, that trapezius muscle of your upper back, which attaches onto the rib cage, work quite nicely as well. Head's just off the ground. Try and lift one side of the rib cage off, press the other down, and really push the elbow down into the ground when you get across to that side. Push down. Push down. 15 seconds. Push. 3, 2, 1. Left leg forward. Left leg forward. Left hand on. Over the test of my apologies. Right hand. Super, super slow. Try not to rush it. If it feels quick, it probably is. Just think you're almost trying to push that rib cage out the other side. True side bend, so no rotation there. It's all sideways. Halfway. Feel that rib cage moving in. You might even feel it collapsing down. That's absolutely fine to feel because we're pushing it out to the side. If you wish to quickly pop the hand across the opposite side, you'll feel it open up as you come across to the opposite side. You should feel long through that opposite side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Foam roller slams. Probably the most friendly slam you'll ever see. Eyes on the foam roller. Ready. Breathe in, looking up towards the roof. And back down, push the back leg. Eyes go with the foam roller. All the way through. In breath. All the way down tuck in, out breath. Push the sternum through, pull the sternum back in. The rib cage is a bit like a pump handle. We pump it out, we pull it back in as we get rid of the breath. Deep breath in, pump handle up. Deep breath out, pump handle down. 15 seconds. Breathe in. Back out. Really get that breathing linked to the movement. And back out. 3, 2, last one for luck. And back down there, guys. Excellent work. Really, really good. Let me just pause the recording. Whoa, nice. Good work, guys. So the drills today, we focused on torques, first of all, to get our feet in contact. And that's something to really practice as much as you can. The good thing about the torques is really focus on pushing the knee back. Knee extension is key to getting supination of the foot. So if we don't have knee extension or your knee gets sore when you straighten it out, you're going to lack that shock absorption of the foot itself. So practice that little and often. If it is sore in the full extension, don't jam it, just work slowly into it. The second one we went on to was our running man, getting that cross connect again to really start to think about that rib cage, closing in the front, then opening in the front as well. So we start to link our rib cage into the glutes, the quads, the calves, and also into hamstrings as well. We then went into our Bulgarian, how can I forget them? And Bulgarian front foam roller twists, really, again, trying to get that rib cage moving when the lower body's fixed. So the pelvis being fixed, the knee being fixed, and we're really starting to create some torque through the two oblique muscles which sit either side of your abdominal muscles. They help to rotate that rib cage from the bottom. And on the other side, we've got our quadratus lumborum, which do the same kind of thing, but their job is more to tighten and lengthen. We then went on to our rib cage section where we're just moving the rib cage in different directions. And if you're feeling you're on a recovery day or you're feeling a bit tight, or you've been sitting in this position or your back's feeling quite rounded, it's quite nice to really try and open that chest out to really get that sternum moving forwards and backwards. No, really good job. Any questions, guys, or any observations or anything you wish to add today?
What kind of cheese do you use to hide a horse?
Oh, I know this one, but on you go.
Mascarpone.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Almost.
I shared a video today on my Instagram. It's a farmer who owns chickens, and he spent so much time with the chickens that he laughs like the chickens. And he started laughing like, doesn't sound like a chicken. And then he took an in-breath. I'm like, you cannot not laugh at that video. And it's great because the reporter was like, doesn't sound anything like a chicken. And then all of a sudden he does it and he cannot stop laughing. So the two of them are laughing and it sounds like a hen fight. The small things in life that get you through it. And it's something like that. It just made me smile. And if you don't smile at it, you're a robot. Have a lovely week, guys. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
10 o'clock today.
Cheers, James. Bye.
Excellent. Good job. Well done. Bye, Alan.